Ooh, that lady on the left. Damn. My head was like right up her boobs. Let's get started. Daveki Studios. Ooh, colors. The Shapeshifting Detective. Linda Cowles and Tim Cowles.
You're listening to Radio August. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw.
Dorota
Shaw's
Shaw.
body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via
Oh,
the department's
nice. This
confidential
looks
tip
cool.
hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
Indeed it is.
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Oh. I'm a Let's Player. I can't keep my mouth shut. It's what I do. I just babble. I gab. Who are you?
Exactly. Rewind.
Wait, what? Oh my god, really? Is this gonna play the intro again? What? I thought that was the only thing I could click on.
You're listening to Radio August.
Okay, let's
Dark Nights.
pay attention.
With Poe and Monroe.
It's 5 o'clock and I'm Alice Monroe with your August update. August police are appealing for information following the murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw's body was discovered last night. Chief DuPont is calling the crime a violent and despicable act. Anyone with information about the murder is urged to get in touch via the department's confidential tip hotline. It's horrible, Poe.
Indeed it is.
Indeed it is. I heard that. Wait, should that tell me who he is?
You need to learn when to keep your mouth shut.
Sam. What do I do then? Because should I throw it away?
You know why you're here, don't you?
Strong silent type achievement. Sure, I
And humor
guess.
The dead girl. And this. What exactly were you thinking? You have one job. Don't get caught.
I'm
Think
sorry.
you can do that this time?
No. I am really, really bad at stealth games.
It's a rhetorical question.
We're
You're
gonna
going
fuck
to
up.
a town called August.
Oh, nice.
Find Chief DuPont.
Okay.
He's gonna think you're someone else. This person. This is who you are now. Understood?
Okay. Yeah.
Splendid.
Splendid.
If someone so much as sniffs that you're different, you'll be deprecated.
Couldn't they, like, record this in
Deprecated.
4K so that this zoom isn't, like, low quality?
We expect you to use your ability. Just don't get caught. And never, ever change into a child.
In brighter news,
Okay.
August resident Mia French is celebrating the return of her missing pooch, Barley. The 8-month-old Basset Hound puppy was found outside Daryl's Chicken and Ribs.
And that's 5 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
I'm Violet. Welcome to the guest house. There are some rules. In particular, no shoes in the guest house.
Okay.
The carpet's priceless. Now, how long are you staying for?
How long are you staying for, kitty? What do you think? As long as it takes.
Yes, the chief said it may be a while. I can see you don't mind getting your hands dirty, though. There's not been many visitors of late. Perhaps the murder will bring some tourists in.
Visitors?
It's just you and some tarot readers at the moment. It's deathly quiet.
I get kisses. The murder?
Yes, the murder. You haven't spoken to the chief yet, have you?
Nope.
Chief Dupont. He's
Dupont.
the one who booked the room for you.
Detective
You
Poirot.
look lost. You should probably go and speak to the chief. Your room is just down the hall, last on the left. It has its own back door. The chief said that's the way you'd like it.
That's the way. I
Just
like
finishing.
it. Predicting the future?
You don't believe?
Nope.
That's okay. Sometimes life is just a stream of coincidences. Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Coincidences. Bronwyn, pleased to meet you. I'm Sam.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. If you'd like a reading.
Sure.
So, what's your question, Sam?
Are you guilty?
The Page of Cups. It suggests I'm innocent of whatever it is I'm being accused of. I'm going to be seeing a lot more of you, aren't I, Sam?
Can you fix your
I'm
lipstick,
in room
please?
1 and that's down the hall. Lorraine's in 2, Lexi's in 3. And which room are you in, Sam?
The acoustics in this room. I'd rather not say.
Mysterious. But I know you're in room 4, Sam. Don't do anything I wouldn't do in there.
Hmm.
Right. That's why she hasn't filled those holes.
Well, what I can tell you is that houses represent your soul and sense of self. So then the rooms, they represent potential.
Potential.
So you're quite correct in what you're saying about filling up different aspects of her life and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening to
And
the
I
radio.
think what the bugs
There's a
represent
thing
are
behind me,
the
by the way.
anxieties and the fears.
Good.
Now, Lena,
Can't
it
click on it
sounds
though.
like you're worried that you're not living up to your potential.
Ah, Quinn, thank you.
And if I'm honest, I think you're also plagued by insecurities about your ability, perhaps, to be the person you wish you could be. But Lena, the thing is, if you can wish it, you can do it.
Oh, I like that. If you can wish it, you can do it. Oh, yes.
And nightmares.
With Poe and Monroe.
Poe
Okay, so
and
we've heard
Monroe.
from Alex, and Alex has said that they have the same dream every night. Now it's a woman lying in a lake with her eyes closed and her black.
This is
hair
really
streaming
interesting.
beneath
I
the
would
surface.
listen up to a podcast
must be
like this.
dead.
Lena, thank you.
No one can breathe that long underwater. Then she opens her eyes, and I realize it's not her that's underwater. I mean, this one sounds quite dark and complex, Alex, so we really, really thank you for sharing this with us. Now, Poe, do you have any ideas what this
the
might
burpees.
represent?
The closing of the eyes. I mean, that's interesting. So she wants to. At least the person she's observing in the dream is.
Return of the Obra
not-
Dinn? Haven't heard
or
of that,
does not
no.
want to face the world, and then when she opens her eyes, it's not her. So it's almost the person who's dreaming is trying to project onto the other person that they're closing themselves off from the world, perhaps, but then they're realizing they're doing it themselves.
You know, Poe, I think you're actually getting a lot better at this.
Thank you very much.
So, obviously, once again, Alex,
Haley
thank
Crab.
you very much for sharing this one with us. I would love to talk about this one in further detail because actually it's dealing with something that's quite emotional because the imagery of the lake actually, it relates to your emotional state of mind. And now, the black hair in this dream actually also relates to the repression of emotion. And then the drowning actually relates to emotional stress. So if I'm honest, Alex, and I hope you're listening to me now, I believe that perhaps something is weighing heavily on your mind, and perhaps it's a secret about someone else that you have. Perhaps it's something that you share, and it's something that you have in common. And obviously, as we know,
I would like it.
repression of emotion can be
Please
quite
remind
bad
me
for
on
the soul.
Discord then,
So I really hope that
because I'll
Alex, that you
forget
find
about the
someone to
title.
reach out to. But thank you again for sharing with us.
Oh, I'm so impressed again.
Can I just listen to this for like 5 hours?
Observant.
Hey, Eric.
Really, this lady can take something from this.
Thank you for your dreams.
You're listening to Radio August.
Okay.
Dark Nights with Owen Monroe.
Let's go to our room. With Poe and Monroe. Is there a podcast? Does anyone know of a podcast that like people can send their dreams to and then it analyzes them? That would be fucking awesome. Hey, Play, what's up? Congrats on the 6 months. Thank you so much. Bronze. Thank you. I will definitely have a good holiday. Thank you. My favorite murder. Funny and about true life crime. My favorite murder? Quinn, please remind me on Discord. I'm gonna forget all of these recommendations. I did not play Contradiction or The Madness of Dr. Decker, no. I have a key for The Madness of Dr. Decker, but... Shifting locked. So I can't do anything here?
Before Emma reaches me. She's fast. Too fast for Jimmy the
Should I hail a captain?
She
Visit the chief?
Good, you got my message.
Whoa, okay.
Chief Inspector DuPont. I wasn't sure you'd come, but I suppose you're between jobs?
I'm Sam.
Well, we both know that's not true. But I like it. Sam. That's your cover now. So, the job. Dorota Shaw. 21, accomplished cellist, redhead. Strangled. I know who did it, but I need proof. It's the tarot readers.
Why them?
Because they predicted it. The older one, Bronwyn, she came into my office last night talking all crazy and saying Dorota was in trouble. I did my best not to lock her up. It all sounded crazy to me. Tarot, the spirit world, cards that move, trans-dimensional thingamajigs. To be honest, I thought she'd probably been smoking something, and that's why I didn't take it seriously. Because things, I don't have enough on her. That's where you come in. The free guest house stay isn't free. I need you to work the case and report back to me. Find out things from the inside. Can you do it?
Sure.
Okay. I'll be telling everyone that you've been hired by the Shaws.
Quiet your booties in front of the TV or monitor.
Or too overworked to solve anything. That gives you a license to talk to people, but only notionally. Don't actually touch people or annoy them. You don't have any real authority, understand? But you help me out, I'll help you. Do I have to spell it out?
Yes, please.
I'll make your problem go away. Or at least sink it to the bottom of a pile of paperwork. Your old town? The problem?
My
Come
old
and find me
town?
when you're settled. This is Second Chance Sunday for you, Sam. Don't blow it.
Oh, quiet. You're all over my cable. Jesus Christ. Please. Please don't grab it. No. Don't. Okay. Tell me about Dorota.
What do you want to know? She was a cellist, selected for a scholarship at Juilliard. It was in the local paper.
Hey, creeping.
I'm more of a Bon Jovi fan myself.
Okay, when was she
You
killed?
don't read the paper, do you? Yesterday, Monday the 9th, at approximately 9 p.m, according to the coroner. We got a call from the mother just after 10 p.m.
Where was she
In
killed?
her bedroom. She was naked. Strangled. No signs of sexual activity of any kind. It was a weird scene to look at.
Maybe she
There
sleeps
was
in the
one
nude.
thing, but it's strictly between you and me. Dorota had a gold coin in her mouth.
Oh,
I'm being serious now, Sam. Not a word of this.
why not?
It's the one thing only the killer would know.
Okay. What can you tell me about Violet?
Board here, runs the local guest house. Lovely lady.
Who's that? That was the one who found her?
Where are you going with this, Sam? What's she told you?
I'm gonna say nothing.
Look, if it's about the pills, I already know.
What? What do we know?
Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating?
Smart ass. I'm not gonna ask him. He's the cop. Let's start off on a trusting relationship.
They're as thick as thieves, covering for each other. Well, except the male one. You'll see what I mean.
Bronwyn prime suspect?
Obviously. Anyone who walks in, predicts a murder, then that murder happens. Suspicious.
Suspicious. Oh my god, this dude.
Not much. Perhaps you should do some investigating?
Okay.
With Poe and Monroe. So Simeon's written in.
So we only have 2 places we can be at.
I'm climbing the stairs of a tall stone tower. And it
Let's
just
just start with Violet,
I
I
assume
guess.
you've been to see Chief DuPont already.
Yeah. What were you doing last night?
It's the strangest thing. I honestly don't remember. But I imagine I was here or getting groceries somewhere. No, and I didn't murder her, if that's what you're asking.
Who are the other guests?
Tarot readers.
Tarot.
I'm thinking of asking them to leave, actually.
I don't think you can. Because I need them for the
They
investigation.
may have killed someone. It's not great for my reputation, is it? Stay at Violet's, the home of killers and hobos.
Hobos?
I'm sorry, it's a derogatory word, isn't it?
Hobo.
But strange people seem to gravitate towards this guest house, Sam.
Hey, cat.
Sign changed.
The pills.
I take clozapine. I think they're for anxiety. I'm a very anxious person.
Really? You look very confident to me. Clozapine is for schizophrenia.
I don't know, Dr. Sam, you tell me.
I mean, you're the one taking it. Shouldn't you know what you're taking?
Not really. I'm sure she was a precious lamb, though.
Precious lamb?
Yes, a lamb. Young. Innocent. Lambs get slaughtered, though, don't they?
The fuck is up with this lady?
Nice, yes, that's a good description. Actually, I thought she was a bit slutty, to be honest.
Just because they found her naked?
Sorry. I'm gossiping. I don't want to talk ill of the dead. Ask her boyfriend.
Oh, she has a boyfriend?
Oscar lives at the vicarage next to the church.
Okay.
Don't tell him I sent you, though. I'm sure he's sick of seeing people already.
And bag lady floating.
Okay, thanks for that.
Sam, is it?
Oh, she's
I'm
Bronwyn.
sensing
Okay.
you're not here for a reading.
No, definitely not. Hear about questions about the murder.
Chief DuPont thinks I did it. I'm hoping you'll convince him otherwise.
Well, we'll see. How well did you know her?
I didn't. We've only been here 2 days.
I hate that the
I
zoom
understand
is low
suspicious
quality.
being a stranger
Fuck.
in town, but
Just don't zoom in at all then. Just leave it here. I feel like they only have limited footage and they're trying to like stretch it in any way they can to get more angles, but it's not working for me.
there's a lot more at stake here than you know, Sam.
Like what?
Well, if I told you that...
Do you think you'll ever get to play her story? Maybe. I'll never say never, but yeah. It's an old one by now. I'm already really late with this one as well. Where were we? 9
In
p.m.
my
last
room
night?
reading. I found a trashy romance novel under the bed. I'm assuming it's Violet's. It's all swooning heroines and brooding vampire cats.
It's just Twilight.
Thank God Lexi saved me.
Saved you?
She came to my room to chat for a little while. That was around 9, I think. You can ask her.
Well, that's good. That doesn't help anything. Okay. I'll
We
ask
saw
her.
it in the cards, not images, feelings, impressions. Tarot can be very powerful.
No, you can't.
You don't believe. That's okay.
Leave.
Like a spiked coffin. The vision vanished, and an alternative to death was offered. It wouldn't eat me, at least for now. It needed help with its camouflage. A human mind to wear, like a shell for hermit crab.
What?
I agreed to help the bag lady with its disguise. Yes, I agreed to help. I thought to the bag lady that it will do no good for its disguise to float, since human beings don't float, except in water. And
What?
its disguise would be less unsettling if it had eyes,
Huh?
and were less of a corpse.
What?
But the entity did not understand the concept of water or air.
Who has
Floating
these
or
fucked up
standing,
dreams?
living or dead. These things were all alien to it and meaningless.
Andy. And there was this crab in the dream. And the crab was like, fuck your father, fuck your father.
Survived on a steadily dwindling income from prostitution as age, drugs, and street life took their toll on her market value. Until she ended up in the clutches of the entity in an empty penthouse lair. And the entity had devoured her and taken her form with a horrifying loss of fidelity. The disguise was decomposed. Not decomposing flesh, but
I mean, I've had some fucked up
reality.
dreams too. Like, the latest one that was really fucked up was that I dreamt that a lady broke my knees with like a hammer
Phantasm of
and
nightmares,
then forced me to
craving
run
the edges.
as she chased me
The bag
around.
lady.
That was really fucked up.
Without the capacity to understand human perception, the entity was blind to the weakness of its present disguise, but had other uses for me. Spidery fingers wrenched open my jaw, fingers with far too many segments which traced along the sides of my face and into my mouth, stretching.
That's fucked up indeed, yeah.
The bag lady
I've had a very
gasped its
stressful
vile
couple
thin
months,
mouth
okay?
over my own and regurgitated a worm-like
My mind
shape,
has been
no
horrible.
thicker than its fingers,
Subconscious
but
mind.
longer. Involuntary gags, reflexive,
Okay.
struggling.
You must be a new guest. Or you're burglaring us.
Hi.
I'm Rain, by the way.
Hi. I'm Sam.
Pleased to meet you, Sam. Enjoy your stay.
Yo, baby.
The hot water goes up at 9, by the way. So it's cold showers from there on in.
I got a paw on my face. You touching my head. What do you know about Dorota?
I didn't know her. I know she was called Dorota Shaw.
Dorota.
She was young,
Dorota,
had
baby.
red hair, a talented musician.
Talented musician. Do you have any
No.
connection to her?
Not at all. You're completely barking up the wrong tree there.
He looks so suspicious, though. That's what the killer would say.
Spoken like the true killer. Posing as a detective,
Ah!
trying to frame someone else for the murder.
Yeah, we can play this game all day, huh? What were you doing last night?
I was in my room. Praying, actually.
What?
I don't believe in God, but I was still praying.
What?
It didn't work.
I mean, what do you think it is? What were you praying for? What didn't
My
work?
prayer. That the girl would be safe.
Wait. But you didn't know her at all.
We did a reading.
Oh.
A group reading, actually.
Oh.
With a special tarot deck.
Ah. What's a group reading?
The three of us get together and read the same cards. Bronwyn says it makes the whole thing stronger or more powerful or something. But I'm pretty sure I'd get the same answers just on my own.
Do you now? Tell me more.
Mercury, it's not exactly from here. With a normal tarot deck, you'd have the question, so you'd be the querent. With Mercury,
Querent.
it gives you the question and the answer. The cards themselves change. It's a special deck.
Wait, why did it... What the fuck? Did you notice that? Totally glitched there. I don't know if that's intentional or not.
I don't have it at the moment. Bronwyn has it.
Okay.
Or so he said. Perhaps his story was embellished for panhandling, but the worm didn't care. The worm insisted that the bag lady was waiting,
I wish this
Waiting
was
for me to
subbed as well.
demonstrate my
The radio
usefulness.
stuff.
or else be eaten tonight. So George found out that there was a great place he could sleep, better than the street or the shelters, a building with a vacant
Okay, so
penthouse.
Violet is the redhead that takes
George
care of
wanted to
this
know if I
place,
was
the
the
guest
owner.
house.
So I said yes.
Then Bronwyn and Rain are the
True
card
way.
readers that predicted that did the reading together.
And we went.
Hi, Sam.
Sam, is it?
Hi,
Come on in, make
Lexi.
yourself at home. Mi casa es su casa. Come on.
Okay. What's up with this weird lighting for everyone?
I don't know anyone in this town, except for Bronwyn and Rain, obviously.
Okay, she's
and
also a
Violet,
reader.
And the Chief. And now you. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
Why?
Good old-fashioned fortune-telling. Well, kind of. We drew a card each and smushed them all together. Do you know what the most dangerous tarot card is?
Mm. The happy squirrel. Death?
Everybody thinks that. It's such a cliche. The death card doesn't even mean death. Most of the time.
That's true, yeah. I have heard of that.
The Five of Swords. I think so anyway. There's nothing more dangerous than someone taking whatever they want no matter the cost.
Oh, is that like ambition or something? Or greed?
Yeah, I did. Rain got the Knight of Wands, that's Dorota, and Bronwyn got the Ten of Swords, which is, well, you know, swords in general are bad.
Why'd you come to August? What were you doing last night? How well do you know Bronwyn?
She's like my big sister, so pretty well.
Okay.
You know the Chief's got it all wrong. Bron could never hurt anyone.
Bron.
But I'm sure a smart detective like you can help prove she's innocent.
The happy squirrel card. That won't work on me.
Ah, that's mean. She didn't do it anyway. Chief DuPont's crazy.
The lighting is horrible for her. Why'd you come here?
The cards told us to. Well, the cards in Rain. Tarot gives us a
Rain?
rough direction and he narrows it down with some astrological jiggery pokery. He's basically a walking esoteric library. And if that sounds dull, let me reassure you, it is.
Huh? Wait, so Rain told you to come to August?
No. Well, yeah. Well, no. We have a job to do.
A job?
I didn't say job. I said job.
We have a chop to do?
Okay. We make a cheese obelisk.
What?
A chob. And depending on the shape of that chob, we get different answers to questions.
I know you're lying.
No, you don't.
What the fuck?
I was in my room all night with Bronwyn.
They have a job
We
to
were,
do.
Painting our nails.
Can you prove it?
You can ask Bronwyn. We were together. Not together. That sounded kinkier than I meant it to.
I feel like I can trap her.
Cavities
Okay, I want to go back to Rain.
But her head.
I can't ask him why he wanted to come to...
I stared into the hole.
What about Violet? No, not Violet. I don't need you. Go away.
Is nothing more than
need
a prison
Bronwyn.
for your consciousness.
Can I ask you about... No. Big Boss, you're not really in a convenient
When
position.
I used
Okay.
the knife, it hurt. And I passed out.
What?
Perhaps I was the messenger. Yes, I understand now. I'm the messenger.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about the chop
It
and
is
the job and why
I'm
August,
set free.
but can't ask them yet.
Welcome to Poe's Curiosity Shop. Now, what could the object I've just had...
How cool would it be if for like a promotion they actually
have
released the
never seen
podcast
anything like
of this show?
So,
I would have
feels
loved to listen
heavy
to it.
again.
Hey,
And I
Nautilus!
think, I want to say, it's wooden.
Also, you can tell I put
And
donation goal
there's
or
a
subscriber
handle,
goal up
and then
there,
it kind of
so
looks
now it
like
says
a
550.
bell shape,
That's my goal for
yeah.
this week.
like a wooden bell with a large handle.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a non-functional wooden bell.
Yeah, but it's heavy, like really heavy.
Okay, I'm going to explain. The reason why it's heavy, it's in fact an
So can we
Find somewhere
shapeshift?
safe to transition. You're not a superhero.
Ah, now I can switch to them. Okay, I feel like I can trap her if I pose as one of these.
Hi, I'm Bronwyn.
Okay, so we're Bronwyn now. Let's go talk to
You're listening to Radio August.
Lexi again.
Come on, are you okay?
I'm not okay.
Well, if you're worried, I should be worried. Why are you worried? Should I be worried?
Are you worried?
Only if you are. This could go on in circles for a while. Let's just keep cool and stay in our rooms.
What? That's it? Are you serious?
I kiss
Can ask
each
her
bullet
so
for
many
luck as
things.
I reload them. Rising to my feet, I slow.
Bron, something doesn't feel right. I don't know what exactly, but it's not right.
Thoughts on Dorota?
Well, it's hard to say with just one victim. Musical talent, red hair. If there's another, there will be a pattern. Do you think it's another right?
A right?
As in the same thing we were chasing after in Birmingham? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Just have to try and stop it.
Stop it? Stop it?
Yes, stop it. If it's a traveller killing things.
Traveller?
If it follows the same pattern as Birmingham, we're looking at 2 more victims.
Ooh.
Ran as she shredded the screaming lab techs like paper dolls.
Let's try
Hello.
being Rain for a bit.
I'm Rain.
I'm Rain. Okay.
Sent down to the vault for further military evaluation.
Have you met the new detective yet? We're basically under 24-hour surveillance now.
Do you think Sam's onto us? Do you think
Onto what exactly?
the real reason we're here? What we did? Our role in the murder? The real...
Sam's not a mind reader. At least I don't think so. Just...
Yeah, I have to pretend to be them. Yeah. Okay, so they definitely know
No
something.
idea. The door from the west stairwell crashes open. I raise Jimmy's gun, but she's in cover.
Lexi.
Rain, I'm so worried about Bronwyn. What are we going to do?
Why are you worried about Bronwyn?
The chief thinks she killed Dorota.
Maybe she did kill...
Ah, that's it?
She vaults from the puddle at the base of the ramp, her hospital gown smothered in blood. The 4th hits her square in the chest.
He told Rain to not let anything slip, just after he got something slip. Fuck. Okay.
And howls. Eyes.
It's 6 o'clock, and you're listening to Radio August. Police investigating the murder of Dorota Shaw are appealing to the community to help catch her killer. The body of 21-year-old Miss Shaw, an accomplished cellist, was found in her home last night. Police are describing the murder as a violent and despicable act. Monroe.
It's just terrible.
6 p.m. A
Meanwhile,
dame
out
to
of
die
respect for the
for.
victim and
It
her
says on the
family,
left.
This weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced shortly, so do stay tuned to Radio August for updates.
I heard Dorota Shaw
Yeah,
was
the
due
thing
to
behind
play
me
this
says that,
weekend.
yeah.
At the Tulip Festival.
Indeed. I understand why.
I was
they
thinking
want
about
to
moving to the right, but then I'm just
Tonight,
blocking
the
stuff
weather
on the
will be
right.
mostly
I don't
dry
know.
and warm, but be on the lookout for dark clouds on the horizon, as there may be scattered showers. Best take an umbrella, Monroe, so you don't get wet.
I like getting wet. That's 6 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
That was random. Okay. We can go to the next chapter. Yeah, let's do it.
It was discovered just over a decade ago, after a sudden sinkhole in the graveyard exposed the well's contents. That's quite a history to it, doesn't it?
It sounds awful.
I like getting wet. So gross. It was so random the way she said it. It was just out of nowhere. Like, oh, I like it.
And nightmares.
With Poe and Monroe.
Poe
Okay, so
and
we've heard
Monroe.
from Alex, and Alex has said that they have the same dream every night.
Ooh.
Now it's a woman lying in a lake with her eyes closed and her black hair streaming beneath the surface.
Mhm.
She must be dead. No
Why?
one can breathe that long underwater.
Oh.
Then she opens her eye, and I realize it's not her that's underwater.
Oh, it's the same one we heard.
I mean, This one sounds quite dark and complex, Alex, so we really thank you for sharing this with us. Now, Poe, do you have any ideas what this might represent?
Any ideas?
The closing of the eyes. I mean, that's interesting.
Yeah. They're just repeating
she
now.
wants to,
Aw, too bad.
At least the person she's observing.
I wish they had more stuff.
Not, or does not want to face.
What should we do this chapter?
world.
What should we...
And then
Should we just
when she
talk to the
opens
chief
her
again?
eyes, it's not her. So,
Any more news on Oscar Wainwright?
Oscar? What? What was on your
The
list?
tarot readers. No one else is remotely suspicious compared to them.
Maybe. At the boyfriend?
Oscar? Have you spoken to him yet? It's not him.
Love to talk about this one in further
Oh,
detail,
Jesus. Lena, you scared the fuck out of me. Thank you so much. Sending lots of love from Finland. Intrigued to see where this game will go. Yeah, me too. Ah, Dilzig, hi. Thank you for the heart. Why would you open up with that? I'm Sam Shaw's hired me to investigate the murder.
Right, because the local police.
So
rubbish.
he's...
A day, a whole day. It's typical of them.
You're the boyfriend. Your girlfriend died yesterday. And that's your attitude?
Yeah, I went round there in the afternoon.
The fuck?
Her parents were at work, and we were.
How is he not, like,
hanging out.
distraught?
I left at about 5.
She's dead, dude. Your girlfriend died. Don't you like her?
Playing football. It's just 5-a-side. Finished at about 9:30. I called her, but she never picked up.
9:30? Is that 9:30? Or is it 8:30? How long were you dating her?
Not long, a couple of months maybe. We did care for each other.
Yeah, it really shows.
No one. She was really popular.
9:30. Parents?
Not much. They always seemed happy to see me. I don't think they meant it. They wanted Dorota to focus on her music.
Okay.
What, you mean watching us? That's disturbing. No, it couldn't have been.
Why
the
not?
only place you could have hidden would be in the closet. And I suppose someone could have hidden in the closet.
Haha. Haha. Have you hidden in there before?
Hidden. Well, she liked it. Liked me to watch. Not other guys. Just.
Excuse
she
me?
had these, voyeur fantasies.
What? The fuck? I don't think I need to go into detail.
Clothes, mainly.
Mainly.
Something that freaked me out a bit. She had a wedding dress in there.
Oh.
She knew I'd seen it, but we never talked about it.
Maybe that was another fantasy thing. Oh, weird.
Months. Discoveries he had never dared dream of, much less be a part of. When he and the other scientists first arrived here, their excitement had been almost unbearable. But that initial spark of enthusiasm
Vicar's son? No, as far as I can tell, Oscar is a good boy. But we've all got
He a
different
good
faces
boy.
now, haven't we, Sam?
What? Excuse me? Different faces?
The masks we wear.
What?
I could be a satanic cultist behind closed doors, but you'd never know, would you?
Well, you're the one on drugs, so maybe you have to do some explaining to me?
She flaunts herself. Her body. Had boudoir photographs taken.
Boudoir.
Who do you think those photos were for, Sam? Her mother.
Hmm? Mom, look! I got some more sexy selfies for you. Who were they for?
Ask Zach Weston. He took them.
Zach Weston.
Zach's the local photographer.
Hmm.
You should go and talk to him, Sam. You're good at talking.
Oh, Sam. Can you carry me? Share the load?
At Weston's Photographic? Off the high road? It's late, but he's always there. I have a good memory. I'm still holding grudges from when I was 4.
Holy shit. That Coke disappeared way too fast. Guess I was thirsty.
About their mystifying discovery. And
Photography,
the 4
dude.
scientists knew there was much more to be done. The plan then.
Did you know the boyfriend?
Yes, he came to see me.
In the
He wanted
fucking
to know
2
if she
days
was
that you were
okay,
here? The fuck?
spiritually speaking.
What? But he seems totally not interested in her at all. The fact that she's dead.
No.
Oh.
I wouldn't know how. I'm a tarot reader.
Oh, he
not a
came
medium.
by after the murder?
Maybe I should have pretended though.
I hate these zooms that they do. Please stop.
Some comfort. I don't actually believe in the spirit world. Well, not as you know it anyway.
What? Oh.
Oh, she gets easily confused.
Hey, Gabriel.
today.
Thank you so much. Ah, from Error. Thank you, Error. Thank you. So nice of you.
Fine. Jeeve Tupon was breathing down her neck, so we thought it would be simpler if we stuck together.
You
If these
lying?
walls weren't
Cheating?
separating our rooms, then technically it'd be true.
So they weren't together at all.
To protect Lexi. None of this is her fault, and she gets anxious easily.
What?
I was just trying to take the pressure off.
Wait, what wasn't
sorry,
her
Sam,
fault?
I never usually lie.
Oh, wait, excuse me? What were you doing in your
I
room?
was logged into Tarotasm. It's a phone reading service, and I get paid by the minute. Which, now that I'm saying it, it's not something I really should be bragging about.
Okay, back to Lexi.
All right, Dr. Sheffield, you're
She
all hooked
lying.
up and ready to go.
Hi Sam, back from already?
Yes.
I didn't. How did you find out? Am I in trouble?
Depends on why you lied.
Ron was worried about me not having an alibi. She was logged in doing phone readings, so she's alright. But there's nothing to prove that I was here. I was though, cross my heart and hope to die.
She seems a bit too thick to be the murderer.
Traveller? That's a really old role-playing game, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh, did you now? Well then, you know what I know. I guess you must be a part of our inner circle. How does it feel? No, I think Ron would
The
let him know.
Traveler.
You'd have to ask her, or him. It's not my place to say.
Drop as the descent quickly accelerated. Dr. Utani checked in with him
She's
at regular
pretending to
intervals
be.
to confirm that their communication was still
God
working.
damn it. Wait, I just talked to you. No, I don't need you.
200 meters, 300 meters, 400, 500, 600.
Sam, what can I do for you?
For a moment there, I thought he said, "What can I do you for?" You're here to do a job?
We're trying to save people.
God, he's so creepy. It's not working.
I said we're trying.
Yeah.
We have a gift. We have Mercury, the tarot. It tells us where bad things are going to happen, and we try and stop them.
Where were you before August? How'd you get her name from the tarot?
We didn't. Lexi used a Ouija board to get the name.
Wait, really?
It's Lexi's thing. I don't personally go near them, but in this case, it did help. No. Lexi needs to give it context from the tarot reading. A lot of the time, it comes up with nothing. Or a sordid comment directed at Lexi. I think that's why she keeps using it, to be honest.
God, that's some really bad foundation someone put on him.
Birmingham.
Oh.
We couldn't save anyone there either.
Then
The
you're
problem with
fucking
travellers is-
useless.
Let's put a linchpin in this one, Sam. Let me ask Bronwyn. If she says it's okay to talk about it, it's okay to talk about it.
Okay.
Once we thought there was going to be a murder, Lexi used the Ouija board to find out the victim's name. It spelled out the rota.
Now I feel like Lexi is the murderer.
Just... This is going to sound
playing
weird.
dumb.
Most people believe Ouija boards contact the dead.
And they were also in Birmingham where
if Lexi
people died,
contacted a
so
dead person,
it is kind of likely that
person needs
someone
to know
in their
what
group
happens
is the
in future.
killer.
Ergo, maybe the person she's contacting is from the future. A time traveler who died here. Yes. Well, not just time travel, time and space travel is also possible. If we accept the fact there are multiple realities, we must also accept there are others like us who found a way to travel between these realities.
The fuck?
Whispers grew louder, or perhaps they were
Can we
getting
ask
closer.
Bronwyn if we can talk about the Traveler?
It's Lexi's. I like to think it works the way most metaphysical things work. Through energy. Tarot cards, runes, Ouija boards. They're just devices for asking questions and receiving answers.
Wasn't the name Ouija copyrighted?
Music to Dimitri's
Isn't that
ears.
why a lot of companies,
I don't know.
movies and stuff like use another word for it?
Just give me back up. Later that day, Dimitri returned to his private quarters and plumped down on the bed, exhausted. He hadn't told anyone about the whispers in the dark for fear of being mocked, or worse, being declared mentally unfit. He had already played that.
Hasbro has it copyrighted?
On
Yeah.
the way back to his quarters.
Everyone usually
and
says
was unable
spirit
to
board.
discern
Yeah.
any unusual sounds.
Yeah.
They seemed
So how
like
did
the
they get
whispers
around
were
it?
on a wavelength that
Do
couldn't
they
be
just not
picked
know
up by a
about it, maybe?
microphone, or he was indeed going insane.
Hey, Alpaca! Hey, Yanni!
Wasn't
Long
sure
time no
which
see,
was
actually.
scarier. He had, however, showed Dr. Utani the etchings he had copied,
Hey,
much to
Pika.
her delight and gratitude. It appeared the writing consisted of one word repeated over and over. Thanks to some...
Can I ask Lexi some more questions?
Oh, it's just your run-of-the-mill spirit communication device. Want to know how it works?
Let's hear it.
Cool, okay. So
Cool,
Ouija
okay.
boards send us messages from the spirit world, right? But where is the spirit world? I mean, there's planets and stars in space. The spirit world must be really far away beyond all that.
Why?
We're so far to travel, messages from the spirit world must take ages to get here. Like how light from the sun takes 8 minutes or something to reach us.
It
Stick with
does.
me.
Yeah. I'm wishing I wasn't. Hooked on your every
Oh,
word.
you're sweet. Where was I? Oh, so here's my point. The spirit world is actually several hours ahead of us. That's how we get messages about things that haven't happened yet.
Wait, but if it's
That's how we
several
got to
hours ahead of us,
Because in the spirit world,
and it takes hours and hours to get to us, doesn't it mean that by the time it gets to us, it's already way in the past? Wow.
I know. Mind-blowing.
What the fuck?
He turned to horror as he came to the terrifying realization.
She says it's
that he
super
had
far
gone
away.
blind.
Like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, millions of light years, right? And then she's like, they're a couple hours ahead of us. So everything we get is like from the future. And I'm like, well, if it's an hour, a couple hours ahead of us, but it takes so long to get to us,
He stammered.
isn't it in the past by the time it gets to us?
No one answered. He continued into the common area.
Wow, guys.
Which he knew to be consistently occupied by crew members returning from their
Fuck.
shifts. Is anyone here? He asked and waited. Again, there was no response. But as he listened
Hey,
closer,
Labestia.
he noticed another presence in the room.
You're assuming time is
He could hear
linear.
them breathing.
That's true, I am,
Hello?
yeah.
Can you hear me? He tried again. I can't see. I think I'm blind. The breathing became heavier, but there was no reply. Without knowing what came over him,
Listening to the
Dimitri yelled
thing.
out in frustration and fear, stomping his feet like a frustrated child. Please help me! The breathing suddenly stopped and changed into a deeply unsettling guttural sound. Fear slowly started to take hold of Dimitri. Just when he was about to turn around and run into the hallway, the guttural noise faded into what sounded like a dying breath. Held back by doubt, but compelled by curiosity, he approached the source of the sound. He reached out his hand, but no one was there.
Oh.
Dimitri was both perplexed and overcome by a frightful panic. He felt like he was going mad. Nothing made sense. He just wanted to leave this nightmare and go home. But home was a million miles away. He knew he was alone here, and no one would be coming to help him. It was then that he heard the voices again whispering to him. As the murmurs grew louder, Dimitri was almost able to make out individual words in a language wholly unknown to him, or any other man. Its harsh consonants and unearthly vowels chilled him to the bone.
Ooh.
Dimitri covered his ears to make it stop, but the nameless voices only grew more incessant, hounding him, compelling him to listen, until he understood the meanings of their words. This is how you die. Dimitri tried to scream, but there was no sound. He reached for his throat and felt his skin peel away. Dr. Sheffield? Come in, Dr. Sheffield? Dimitri was suddenly startled by the voice in his earpiece. He didn't realize where he was, until he noticed he was suspended in the air. He was still inside the hole. Had he been dreaming? As he ascended the shaft, he wondered which part had been a dream and what had been reality. It all felt the same to him. He quickly searched his pouch and found the etchings he had made. Everything that had occurred after he copied the notes must have been some kind of hallucination, he concluded, possibly caused by a gas or an unfamiliar type of radiation. The three scientists all looked at him eagerly as he climbed out of the hole. Well, did you find anything down there? Dr. Whitfield asked. All we heard was static. I have something that might interest Dr. Yutani, Dimitri said with a smile, trying to hide his anxiety. With a trembling hand, he produced the etchings from his pouch. What's this? Dr. Yutani asked as she carefully
the curtains moved.
More writing from the strangers? She studied the letters, hemming and hawing. It's just one word repeated over and over. I need to cross-reference with the data list findings, but at first glance it seems to be about abuse or torture. Or punishment, added Dimitri, a fearful realization in his voice. Well, yes, replied Dr. Yutani. She looked at Dimitri with bewilderment, more surprised and impressed by his linguistic knowledge. Punishment for the wicked or curious, Dimitri said, his eyes wide with fear. Dr. Remington looked at the others in confusion, then at Dimitri. How did you know? Dimitri snapped.
I can't click away.
We've had this conversation before. Is it possible you're having deja vu?
Deja vu?
Dr. Remington. No, Dimitri replied. I'm sure. I remembered what those writings meant, he said, as he frantically pointed at the notes Dr. Yutani was holding. Are you saying you've seen what exactly? The future? Dr. Whitfield asked. He sounded incredulous. Dimitri's shoulders slumped as his gaze dropped to the floor. Yes, I think so. There was a long silence, and he didn't dare guess what the others thought of him. Well, if you saw the future, what happens next? Dr. Remington asked with some trepidation.
Deja vu, innit?
Dimitri tried to find the words.
Evernio, thank you so much for the sub. That's awesome. Thank you.
And everyone else will be gone.
Thank you for bringing it to 506.
Don't die here alone. The other scientists quietly glanced at each other. Dr. Yutani was the first to speak. I'm sure it won't play out like that. Her words were meant to be comforting, but lacked conviction. It was probably some kind of hallucination, said Dr. Whitfield as he placed a hand on Dimitri's shoulder. Nothing to worry about. Dimitri just stared into empty space, his eyes filled with dread. They all arrived at the living quarters about an hour later. On the way over, Dimitri had listened to his recordings and couldn't make out anything.
God, it's so long. I'm really into it, but...
the others were right. Perhaps it was all just in his head.
Lithus, thank you so much for the resub.
His imminent and unavoidable future.
Thank you so much.
A slow and terrifying death, surrounded by
Thank you for staying.
Trapped in an alien place.
That should be 507 then.
He lay himself on bed and
or
quickly
6
fell
still.
asleep. He couldn't wait to go back home. Later that night, Dimitri awoke to the sound of cold and hollow whispers in the darkness. He didn't bother turning on the light this time.
You're listening to Radio August.
Awesome.
Dark Night.
Holy shit.
Your ability is
So...
endless. It will run out at some point.
What? Really? Well, let's just turn into Brown then, so we can convince Rain that it's okay to talk
Hi.
about the Traveler.
I'm Bronwyn. I'm Bronwyn.
Yeah.
center of the loft. The bag lady.
Do audiobook streams? I wish I could. I don't think that's allowed, is it? I mean, technically Let's Plays aren't allowed either, but yeah.
Well, what can I tell Sam that you haven't already?
Everything.
You know Sam likes a fact check. You're right. Don't say him. You know Sam.
I don't really know Sam. But if you're sure, then I guess I'm sure.
What did you tell the... What?
I told them the truth. That I was in my room. I'm not sure if they can fact check it, but it's the only alibi I've got. Kind of wish we'd all stuck together now.
When should we do another reading? The police think it's me, don't they?
Looks that way. Have you been feeling possessed lately?
Why?
Sorry. Too soon.
Oof. She was?
Some deep sea horror. Ringed with rope.
Return to Sam.
Until it wasn't. Altering its form like...
Oh, I can't talk to him now.
There it floated. And then it turned to face me. Run or die, the door gave way from the stumbling push, and there was a long expanse of the room. Footsteps echoed on wood. The spinal shiver of pursuit up by a nightmare. A cold gaze grasped at my back.
You could read copyright-free stuff like Dracula or fairy tales. I've been thinking about reading like
And then stuck.
no sleep Reddit stuff for the longest time.
Hoped it would be over quickly.
But I just can't really find the right ones.
A blink and there it was.
The ones that really capture my attention.
Clutching my shoulders with spider-like fingers. Black eyeless sockets led straight into its mind. A cold, dark tunnel, and at the bottom a mirage. Those teeth, that carnivorous circular maw, closing down like a spiked coffin.
What should we do next?
The vision vanished, and an alternative to...
It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is
I love
urging
these
residents
screens.
to be
Holy
vigilant
fuck.
tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
It says 7 p.m. The camera never lies.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh.
That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
As age, drugs, and street life.
Let's go to Zach.
Sorry, we're closed.
Oh, you're the
Or make an
photographer?
appointment online.
Damn, dude.
Yes. What do you want?
He doesn't like me.
I already told the police she did all those things of her own accord.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't force her to do anything.
No, I'm not saying that you did.
Oh, Dorota Shaw. Sorry, I'm afraid I didn't know her that well.
Different girl? You photographed her, right?
For the August Chronicle, she won some sort of award.
Nothing else?
I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot.
Wait.
No,
They didn't
I
do more?
Went to her house along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat. If you asked me to drive there without my sat-nav, no.
Yeah, I know that feel. Is that the only time you
No,
met her?
actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio set.
Oh, okay.
Wait there.
Oh, that was fast.
As you can see, there's photos here. They're on the cello. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Oh, hang on. Do you see what I see?
No. What do you see?
Nothing. She's just a very attractive girl.
I mean, yeah.
That's all.
Take any other pictures?
What do you mean?
Well, you seem really attracted to her.
I don't think I like what you're implying, Detective. Is that all? Friends? Yes. I know Violet.
His
very
shirt
well.
is buttoned all the way up. How well?
Violet takes it very well, actually. I like him like that.
What?
With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center.
This is weirdly sexual.
I'm sorry, my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you.
What?
Yes, we have sex.
Well, good for you, dude.
Here. I'm usually here most nights.
Oh, thank you, Doug. Working late. Can anyone confirm that?
Only the roof rats.
How convenient.
Which may have been precisely the point.
I don't think
How about
Oscar is
something
interesting at
better?
all.
Or the
Chief,
word
not
does.
really either.
Or somehow both together. A jingle of coins.
Ask
a handful of
Violet.
change.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I thought she didn't like him.
Do we really have to?
Yeah. He says you're sleeping
How
together.
vulgar. Yes, I suppose that is what he'd say.
What?
But I've never let him lay a finger on me.
What?
He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it.
There's a big gap between one of the two saying we're having sex and the other one saying not a finger.
He thinks he's irresistible to women.
I mean, he is kind of hot.
No.
Wait, that's it? Well, what? Hi. Who the fuck are you? Let's go.
Like a deep sea fish dangling
The
in
fuck?
lure. The bag lady appeared and changed form. And the screams lasted
Okay, she's not in our room.
where George was gone. Then the bag lady floated there, silent and saddened, while I watched from the crack of the closet. I always watch from inside the closet.
Honestly, the most interesting thing so far is the radio show.
With Poe and Monroe.
Poe and
So,
Monroe.
Robin's had this dream recently. I'm looking through an album of family photos, but I don't recognize anyone in the photos.
I can become Zach
I'm
now,
trying
yeah.
to remember their names, but
Don't know
I
what that
can't.
would do for me,
And
though.
then I realized that my family are all standing around me and they're all crying. Just like
Their
forgotten who
relationship
they
doesn't
are.
seem important to me.
Oh, Robin. That sounds like quite a horrible one to wake up to every day. What do you think, Poe? What do you think this perhaps could represent?
Well, Monroe, I think with the photos and the family, so I think there is a perhaps Robin
Fuck,
has
what should we do? Can we talk about Birmingham now?
Fine, Sam. Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She
Ginny?
was South African. I only mention
Weasley?
it because that was its thing.
Okay.
Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3. You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute.
Okay.
I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us.
Creepy.
They come from other worlds.
I know, right, Kat? It's such a good gif. Can you guys give me a warning when it's like 20 minutes from now? 10 minutes before 1? Then I'll have like a couple more minutes to before I end the stream. Or not end stream, go to BR back and then come back with the boys.
Some religions talk of demons, but they don't actually exist. Travelers can get inside us and make it look like we're possessed, hence the demons. Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person
ETB
they're
estimate
possessing.
time, boys.
So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect.
Okay.
They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them.
That's one sleepy kitty.
Yes, probably.
So it's
The
a
terror
murderer
doesn't just
possessing
sat-nav
someone.
us to normal murders.
Okay.
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, he... Oh, no.
I think Braun has been possessed before, yeah.
He did mention Dorota. He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means? It was Dorota Shaw.
Netflix and chill.
And I just sat there.
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings.
Where's the phone?
I've got to pay for a job somehow. Lexi's locked in till 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
Okay, so she's not available right now.
No one saw me. No one knew I even went for a drive.
So Lexi's busy.
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait?
Oh,
You
Sam.
need to wait, okay?
Okay, so these two are unavailable right now. What the fuck is Rain doing then? Does he do the same job?
If I had just killed this girl. So I took a deep breath and looked in my rear view mirror. The red...
It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw.
Maltesers are the
There's
fucking
no
best.
evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
Oh, yeah.
Poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed.
Tulip Festival.
New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cab.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
What the fuck are these? It's not raining at all. It's like fucking clear skies.
Sam, I've got news.
What's with the wop, 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 wop?
We've done a reading.
Wop, 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 wop. Wop, 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 wop. When'd you do that? Weren't you all working?
It's the Five of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Fucking just install fucking cameras in the guest house.
So
Jesus.
it's not the Knight of Wands. This doesn't look good.
Okay.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 17
One of them
cards
is
in a deck.
manipulating the cards.
The same ones come up a lot.
I get it. But we drew the exact same cards yesterday.
Hey, baby.
What are the odds of pulling all three again?
1 in 474,552.
Did you just fart? Oh, he farted.
Swords.
Big Boss just like turned around and now he's just looking at me and it's really stinks.
It's happening again. There's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Alice Munro.
How'd you get the name? You didn't use a Ouija board.
Was breathing. I looked her over. Her face was partially covered in blood.
He moving. Yeah, move your stinky ass away from me.
Over hers, reassuring her as she
Bye, Felicia.
squeezed my hand.
We should visit Chief. Tell him the name.
Sam, do me a favor. Go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me. We've got a new target. Alice Munro.
Yeah.
Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. You say Bronwyn and Lexi's alibis don't add up. Violet says she doesn't remember last night, but I've got that in hand. Zach Weston says he was in his studio last
Wait, he's
night.
got that in hand?
No one corroborates. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
I mean, we're in a relationship.
Where did this happen?
Hey, babe. You're not dead yet. I'll just stay with you all night. See what happens.
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
The editing in this game is pretty horrible. Like those unnecessary zooms.
Yes. We were friends. I hadn't known her for long. Only a few weeks.
I can't turn into the Chief yet, but I don't know what for yet.
We met at the gala.
Is she the one who likes to get wet? I don't know, maybe.
Cello,
Oh, I like to get wet.
I guess. We talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show.
After the show?
After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house.
Oh.
I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
Why are you making that seem so special? You know she had a boyfriend?
Oscar. Yeah.
Okay.
She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind. But she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else.
Wait, what? If she didn't want to be sexual with the dude anymore, then why didn't she just break up with him?
I said some guys like to watch. So tell him it would be sexy if he could look but he couldn't touch.
Why just not break up with him?
Know, it worked.
Why would you keep a guy attached? They were just dating a couple months. Like, it's nothing serious. Can't you just be like, well, sorry, I'm into girls now. Bye. And he'll be like, oh, got it. See you later.
The killer was in her wardrobe? What? Well, then it had to be Oscar. He's the only one it could be.
Why? Anyone would fit in there.
That doesn't make any sense. Then she was seeing someone else? No. Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker? It was her mom's. She was saving it in case she ever got married.
Oh. That makes sense.
We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend.
Where do I find him?
He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30.
Okay.
On air? We both were.
Oh, okay.
We broadcast live hourly news reports.
That's true.
It's how we keep our funding.
That's how we keep our funding.
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe. To promote the show. He's fine. He keeps asking me to pose for him. You know, without any clothes on.
Can someone please, like,
say no.
brush her eyebrows a little bit downward? I keep seeing her eyebrow just being like, whoop, at the end.
This is just between us, right?
I don't know.
We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends.
Do you think
so
she's gonna
nobody ever
die?
Approaches me. I get lonely.
She has wild eyebrows.
Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
Unless they pre-recorded a report. Yeah, that's true. Don't they just bulk up? Yeah, Pika, I brush my eyebrows. That's why they on fleek. Not now, though. I didn't do it today. But normally I color them and then I brush their hairs in the right direction and I cut the length of the eyebrows. No friends?
Poe and Dorota. People I say hi to. I have thousands of followers and subscribers and...
Oh, thousands. Oh, so famous.
They're not friends. I do get the odd
They
stalker,
are.
but that isn't something anyone wants.
No.
No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream
Hey,
last night,
Chow.
though.
Good to see you.
My life was playing on a TV
Good to see you on Discord as well.
And every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first. In the end, there were so many versions, it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam?
This is fine, but I don't understand why they zoom in like that and just ruin the quality. It means you had a deep sleep phase.
I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death.
I want to fucking do her eyebrows. Jesus. Who did your makeup, girl? Who hurt you? What do you want me to do?
Just don't hurt me.
I just said, who hurt you? And she's like, don't hurt me. Jesus. God, I have zero feelings for this girl.
Sam, you forgot your phone.
Well, bye.
Then she cut off her face in front of me.
Cut off her
It
face?
took a lot of effort with the butter knife. Alternately plunging and trying to saw.
Plunging and trying to
Blood
saw?
ripped under her chin. Caught her still smiling mouth as part of her head tipped
Thank you,
forward
Nanashi.
and free. I expected
I can feel this eyebrow shade from Canada.
nasal cavities and sinuses, but her head was completely empty.
I'm very particular about how to treat eyebrows, yes.
I stared into the hole. It spoke.
Oh.
Your body is nothing more than a prison for your consciousness. Your wardens have long since forgotten you. Free yourself.
Free yourself.
When I used the knife, it hurt.
Oh.
And I passed out. Perhaps I was the messenger. Yes, I understand now. I'm the messenger. It is the others I must set free.
Oh. Are you gonna cut other people's faces? Fuck!
Dark Night. Owen Monroe.
Oscar. Did you know your girlfriend's gay? Oh, he gone.
John Mark Clausen.
Hey, dude.
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here.
Have you met her?
Couple of times, promo shoots, that sort of thing.
Okay. Why are you looking so dang sleepy? She's just looking at me like...
No, she is my type though.
Now she loafing.
I'll ask her about the boudoir shoot again.
Loafy.
In dangerously tight circles. Uni was a hunter, and experience told Ivan she'd got something to show him. He hoped it was a mouse or a vole. At least they were always dead. He'd had too many stunned, lopsided sparrows flapping around his kitchen.
Oh. What? Who's the fucking kid?
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello.
Oh,
This
hello.
is my
I didn't see you there.
She's only 9 and she's a maths genius. Hello. I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise, I might have to smother you in your sleep.
I don't think that's something you should say when there's a kid around.
What's your name?
Boogeyman.
I'm
Sam.
Sophia. Pleased to meet you. Do you want to know a secret?
Sure.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship.
What?
She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait.
Who's the
Now,
mom?
Sam, how can I help you?
Oh, and it said don't turn into a child. Yeah, it did. Why not? I wonder. What happens when you do that? I kind of want to do it now. Because that's, of course, what happens. Like when someone says, don't think about elephants. You're going to think about elephants. Do you know Alice Munro?
Of course. Poe and Monroe.
Poe and Monroe. It's Wingardium Leviosa.
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
Otter! Thank you so much for the resub. Don't think about subs. Yeah. Is that why you take your
I
pills?
was seeing and hearing things that weren't there. That's why I'm taking pills.
So now you do know what they're for.
I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont.
Of all people?
Just Chief Dupont.
Why?
And now you.
Not like
apparently.
family?
Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up.
Shouldn't you, like, work through it?
No. Not even the moon.
That's weird to say. Chief said you'd tell me about the abduction. Why would he do that, though? That doesn't make sense. Change into DuPont. Oh, yeah.
Padded over to inspect
Maybe.
the towel.
Her
Blood
schizo is showing.
trickled along the groove of the floor tiles.
Should we talk
and
to
she
the rest
wrote,
first?
I've heard on the radio, but other than that, I don't know anything about her. I want to help though.
Oh, Tara, thank you so much. Thank you. It's all about Simon's homebrew. What?
That's the $1 million question, isn't it?
50?
Although
Okay.
we can be sure
Cool,
of one
thanks.
thing.
We'll finish this round of talks then, and then I'll go to the BRBX screen. And then please, for next time, remind me that we have to change to DuPont and talk to Violet. Is it Violet? Schizo girl. Redhead.
Not necessarily. If it's a traveler, then they just jump into any vessel.
But it wasn't easy, was it?
and go. It just needs to be someone nearby.
Contradiction joke? Oh, I don't know that. Rain said you knew about rights.
What did you want to know?
What is it?
A rite can take many forms, but from what we know about these travelers, it seems to be performing some kind of coming-of-age ceremony. Yes, a rite of passage.
Hey.
Running havoc in our dimension is rewarded in theirs.
Yeah.
Not fair, is it?
Why 3 before?
3 is a powerful number.
Yeah, it's true.
There's a divine balance to it in our universe, anyway.
But maybe it doesn't mean anything where the traveler's from. Maybe 3 is just the carry
Peter,
on
see you later.
interdimensional travel.
Hi, kitty. Coin in her mouth.
Was it a gold coin?
Should I say no or yes? Should I try and... fuck, I don't know.
That's more of a serial killer thing than a possessed by a traveler thing.
Could it be a serial killer traveler?
No, there's no guarantees.
Maybe.
No. I can do a reading if you want.
No.
Well then, that's the end of my Zach wiki. Yes, of course. Anything.
Keep an eye on Violet. Try to find out more from Mercury.
Why Violet? Do you think she's in danger? You don't think she's involved, do you?
She is kind of weird.
Leave it with me. I'll see what I can find out. And don't worry, I'll be super discreet.
Man, it could really be anyone for me at this point.
I stared
What's my
into the
time?
hole.
52. Okay.
It spoke. Your body is nothing more than a prison for your consciousness.
Let's do one more person.
Wardens have
You
long
guys
since
pick. Rain or Lexi? Who do you want to talk to?
When I used the knife, it
Yeah,
hurt.
only the killer would have known for the gold
passed
coin.
out.
Yeah, I know.
Perhaps I
I kind of asked it and I was like,
Yes, I understand now. I'm the messenger.
I know, I kind of feel like we could maybe
I must
set them against each other.
You're listening to Radio August.
3 for Rain. Let's do it. Oh, 2 for Rain. Oh well.
Yes, I met her at the radio station. I was offering my services. Earning a living's tricky when you travel around as much as we do.
Yeah.
And last time I checked, Violet wasn't offering us room and board for free.
Okay.
In Birmingham, it was a man called Yuri Harris.
Yuri.
He worked as a butcher.
Yuri.
He beheaded all 3 girls within hours of each other.
What? Hey.
We couldn't stop it. He pleaded not guilty for reason of temporary insanity.
Guess that makes sense. Why do you think it was a traveler?
He said he'd see us again. In August.
Oh.
Before we even knew it was a month and a place.
Oh. That's pretty cool.
First domino to be pushed down.
I like that.
She was young. They usually are. They're easy
How do
to
I
infect
save this? Does it autosave? Does anyone know that? Does it just autosave every step you do? Because I don't see really a menu for saving. Can I just exit the game and pick it up where I left it off?